When William Shakespeare declared all the world a stage, he was, of course, referring to theater. But the real estate industry has grabbed hold of his idea, and staging homes to sell them is more popular than ever. Today on Ready, Set, Renovate, we follow along as a pro sets the scene for luxury listings. I can't believe how many pillows you have in here.
I know. I don't know how many pillows we
all varieties, all styles,
yes.
all shapes, all sizes.
Yes.
I like this one right here, actually. That's
I know.
really
Isn't
pretty.
that fun?
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And that really works with a real, a house that's needs a pop of color. And
Yeah. Homing in on the right pillows and furniture is what Megan Morris excels at. For the past 15 years, she's grown her professional staging skills into a thriving business, where she handles as many as 100 staging jobs a week. Gotten to a point where you've run out of furniture, like you don't have enough stuff to stage?
No, I mean we're constantly buying. I just got back from High Point, so we're always buying more furniture.
Today, her team will create a game plan for 2 high-end properties they've been hired to stage. The first house is a 4,000 square foot home in a gated subdivision that's just been fully renovated. The target sale price is $899,000.
Obviously, it's a beautiful house. It's been on the market for a while, and it's had renters, and they're ready to move it. What are you thinking for furniture?
So we have a living room, dining room, and family room, and office, kitchen, master, and seating area.
Okay, so for the office, we're dealing with, we have dark cabinets, a dark desk, and a very heavy dark desk, and dark hardwood floors. So let's, bring a light rug. Let's try to bring a little bit bigger than typical, because I think there's just so much, this whole room looks really dark. And then for the accessories, obviously, we're bringing light accessories. We don't, because there's so many shelves, let's not do every single shelf. So.
Right. Another area they'll need to get creative with is an unusual space in the master suite.
Okay, so for this area, that's a little bit different. We're gonna have to work with that. How can we make that look better?
The blank space here, I think we could add artwork, maybe above it.
Okay, I think, maybe even something next to it. I just want to,
Like a console table?
Yeah, every space has there's something awkward about every house you have to work around.
Right.
But, let's bring a couple options for that. We want this to go really fast tomorrow. They've got the photography in the afternoon, so.
The second home is a new build in an exclusive golf community surrounded by 5 acres of stunning lake views. The target sale price is a whopping $7.9 million, with the added pressure of a tight timeline to get it sold.
The goal is 60 days, and we have a lot of work to do, but I think it's going to be a really easy fit. We know this layout, we know how this works, and I think with doing the rooms that we're doing, the main living areas, when they walk in, I think they're really going to see how it works.
Right.
That the house makes a lot of sense, that the space follows.
Show the function and the space of each room and stage to sell.
Right. Okay, so the plan is let's get everything on the truck tonight. So let's get everybody working today, getting the inventory on.
Next, they head out to the 10,000 square foot warehouse to start selecting everything from floor coverings.
I think this would work for the space with the texture and the color.
To table settings.
Okay, so let's look at the kind of accessories we'll be pulling.
Okay.
Like we talked about, let's get a lot of the light pieces for the office. And I think so for the kitchen as well.
For big jobs, the team loads furniture in the padded trucks the night before, so they can arrive at the property the next morning ready to roll. It's staging day, and Megan's team starts unloading the hand-picked items from her warehouse. Seller Artur Madej can't wait to see the final touches put on his investment property. Artur, this house looks brand spanking new, but it was not in this condition when you purchased it.
Correct.
What did it look like?
Well, on the outside and I guess on the inside, it looked like a mess. The previous owner that had it just let it go. It was a foreclosure. And he hadn't kept any of the maintenance up, hadn't paid, obviously hasn't paid a mortgage, hasn't paid any for any of the yard work or the pool, and it was just a terrible mess. It's about the worst I've ever seen.
Okay, so let's go through the list. Flooring, drywall, windows.
Everything. everything. The wiring, the AC wasn't working, so we changed the AC. When we changed the AC, we changed the ductwork as well. All the floors were changed. All these floors that you see here are brand new. The original plan was to try and fix the kitchen, but the more we took the kitchen apart, the more we realized it was basically not functioning very well. We also had a problem with the appliances. None of the appliances would fit in the old kitchen. So we basically decided to replace the whole kitchen as well. The reason why we're having it staged is because I want the sale to occur quickly. Obviously, it's a lot easier to sell a house if it's got some furniture and if it looks nice than if it looks totally empty.
Archer's realtor is no stranger to staging. It's a selling tool he uses on a regular basis.
I think the first impression is, wow, this home looks nice. I could see myself living here. Especially when you have some uniquely shaped rooms. A lot of times, certain buyers will be very confused as to how they would use the space. And the staging creates an avenue to show them this is how it could be used.
One of those unique spaces is this area in the master suite. The team will play with a few setups until they find the right combination of furniture and decor. The rest of the master suite comes together quickly with a neutral-toned rug and king-size bed centered between the windows. In the kitchen, the goal is to accentuate the beautiful new finishes.
So this kitchen underwent an extensive renovation. I mean, they basically gutted this whole thing. So what are you working with here, and how exactly do you stage a kitchen?
We do your cookbooks, your fruits, your trays, your candles, your placemats, place settings, florals, our everything.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate.
I think the home is lovely. I think the owners did a great job with the renovations.
So I appreciate the staging of the home because I think it put it into perspective as you walk through rooms.
We're here with Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates again today, and you guys have a big install here.
Yeah, we do. We just started the window installation today, so it's going pretty well so far.
This is a very cute neighborhood, well established, built in the late 60s, but it has grown into itself, and there are a lot of busy streets all around here. That's one of the things that your homeowner is going to benefit from with these new windows.
Yeah, it was one of the first things she mentioned when we had our initial visit with her, is that she wanted to do something to reduce the sound and make her home a little bit more quiet for her when she's home, as well as making it more energy efficient at the same time.
So these are not hurricane glass, but they are security and safety glass.
Yes, she did want to provide security from intrusion. She wanted to feel a lot safer when she was in the home, and we went with a really energy efficient glass package as well. So she's going to get the comfortability she was looking for, and it's also going to make her feel a lot safer when she's home.
Absolutely. And she's replacing several of the windows on the front and the side of the house. How long will this job take?
This is just going to be one day. We're going to be in and out of here today. She's going to be really happy. The installation team is doing a great job so far, so it's going really well.
They arrived here just shortly after the crack of dawn to get started so they can contain the mess and they can get through this in, just a few hours. So inside is where the work really starts. Your guys have put up protection so nothing inside the home gets damaged.
Yeah, the homeowner's here and she could be here during the whole installation because we really contain the debris. We work in a small confined area so that she can be there, and we really make sure that the mess is kept to a minimum.
Okay, and it's going to look awesome as well. There's nothing like new windows and doors to really freshen up your home.
Yeah, it's really going to transform the front of the home. It's going to make a big difference.
Okay, thanks so much, Tat Granata from Florida Home Improvement Associates. If you'd like more information, you can call the number on the screen or visit FHAproducts.com.
Right now, this weekend, we've got lawyers and investigators standing by ready to help you with your accident case. Don't wait. Call Farah & Farah.
I'm Kara Zor-El.
Supergirl.
Kara Danvers. When I feel anxious, I want to punch things. Piece of cake. I'm going to be doing my job, and I'm going to be doing it well.
Supergirl, tonight at 9/8 Central, only on the CW.
You are great, and you put terror in our hearts.
Penn and Teller Pula, season premiere Monday, June 22nd.
For young people, education can be a guiding light through any circumstance. The Florida Lottery proudly supports the Bright Futures Scholarship Program, which recognizes excellence in students. It helps them shine so that they can have brighter tomorrows.
Goodwill of North Florida is slowly and safely reopening stores and donation centers following CDC guidelines. Please check our website at goodwilljacks.org for locations and hours of operation. Help us bring good home.
How's the nursery?
The nursery's doing well. We're staying very busy.
You really key on that 7-day this time of the year especially.
It helps you plan your work schedule and everything else. So weather is critical to us.
Why do you trust the Weather Authority?
First of all, we watch the other weather channels too, but y'all seem to be the best.
Thank you.
We just trust y'all more than anyone else.
Professional stager Megan Morris is working on 2 high-ticket homes. One priced at almost $900,000, the second at nearly $8 million.
How do you decide what goes in there?
Well, every house is unique, so we have a formula that we try to follow, and it's all scale. We pick pieces of furniture that are going to accentuate the house's best features and maybe not accentuate the house's worst features. So if there's a very tricky area that people don't know what to do with that space, we try to come up with something unique that'll give them an idea. Maybe it's a nice little reading nook or an area to do homework or something else.
The first house has one of those problem spots. This large area off the master suite required some creative staging. The team tried a few options, then decided a nice seating area made the most sense. The office was another room that called for a workaround. With the dark wood floors, desk, and shelves, the team selected a soft white area rug and light-colored accessories to brighten it up and create contrast. The living room is a nice open space that will be a big draw for potential buyers. To accentuate the size and ceiling height, the team keeps the staging simple with a gray tufted couch and matching chairs. Just a little decor and some colorful pillows are all that's needed to top it off.
It's great. You come into this home as a clean canvas. It's, and then you bring it to life and it becomes a home. Someone that, can see themselves living here. So coming into this and then you're painting a beautiful picture and it just comes to life. It's almost done. We just, get the final pieces of accessories, artwork, any touch-ups with the furniture, and, cleaning up the glasses and stuff like that.
As the team finishes up, Megan is confident the staging will give this listing a big lift.
It's a fantasy. You look at a house like that and you're like, wow, I'm going to live like this. Really, it's nice and neat and orderly and everything matches. Definitely faster. I mean, we see it all the time. We've had homes that have been on the market 2 or 3 years. And we staged and they sold in a week.
With the staging complete, it's time to put that theory to the test.
Hey guys, welcome. Come on in, good to see you.
Good to see you.
This home is fully renovated, top to bottom, brand new windows, brand new ACs, all new flooring. It looks out to the pool area in the back. And first, I want to show you this formal study on the left when you come in. There's a powder bath off to your right. And then this study has been fully renovated again with brand new bookshelves, hardwood floors, you have the plantation shutters, and some nice millwork details all around. And this way is the open family room. Like I said, it looks out to the pool area. Nice high ceilings, double tray ceiling with crown molding. And as you can see, some nice details throughout this space.
Yeah, very nice.
I like the openness of the room.
Great lighting from all these windows. This leads into the master suite. I like to call this the Zen room. It's like a little sitting area off the master, provides a nice little buffer between the family area and your master. And this leads right into the master. Nice and big master, right?
I love the floors.
This leads right into the master bath. Come take a look. You have a wet bar area, which is really nice for morning's coffee.
Very convenient.
Then 2 walk-in closets. This one's the bigger one right here. And a really nice granite tops, his and her vanity area, and a huge jetted tub. My favorite thing is the dual shower heads. So right off the formal dining room is this gorgeous custom kitchen. Antique white cabinetry. These are all custom new cabinets.
I love the kitchen.
Love the color of the cabinet.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Brand new
Very
stainless
nice.
steel appliances. There's Bosch and Sub-Zero refrigerator. And you can see, again, this is a nice open space with the bar top counter seating and a little breakfast area.
Soft closed doors.
Of course, everywhere.
Very pretty.
I think the overall setting of the home, I think, is my favorite. And, you know, again, the quality of materials that have been used throughout the construction.
I think the home is lovely. I think the owners did a great job with the renovations. For me, I think the favorite part is the kitchen. I love the antique white finish and the granite. I think it's very pretty. And the master bedroom I loved. The only thing that I'm missing in the master bath would be the vanity. It seemed a little bit small.
Okay, so do you like it well enough to make an offer?
You know, I think that we would definitely have to discuss it, but I think it's definitely a contender.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate, we see if staging house number 2 helps snag a buyer with its nearly $8 million price tag.
It's over 10,700 square feet heated and over 14,000 square feet overall. It has 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. It has a game room, a theater room, a golf simulator room, elevator, sauna, pretty much anything that you want in this house you have.
When faced with Hurricane Michael, one product stood strong.
Our windows helped that house survive by withstanding an impact. The testing protocol calls for the product to be impacted by some form of windborne debris, flying debris. Then it has to get cycled with negative and positive pressure, 4,500 times one way, 4,500 times the other way, and then the window still has to operate after that. Our windows were hit by windborne debris. The glass cracked, but the windows still operated. They did what they were supposed to do and protected the home.
To learn more about custom window systems, visit cws.cc.
Boss, have you seen the latest report with the effects of chewing tobacco?
Let me see. Yuck! Nobody wants to see that. Watson, you know how I do this job. I ignore the consequences.
Even the nearly 7 million people worldwide dying yearly from smoking and chewing tobacco?
I said ignore, Watson. What are you, a dummy?
Tobacco is no joke. It's so deadly they need you to replace dying smokers. Learn more at thefactsnow.com.
At Harrell & Harrell, we are a family. It's not just the Harrells. Many of our employees are family. But most importantly, we treat our clients like family. When you've been injured, we'll make decisions with you. Not like you're a number or a file, but a person. We're with you. That is our promise. One number and one call to make. Harrell & Harrell, 251-1111. Don't settle for less than you deserve.
This summer, hurry into Mattress Firm, where you can save up to $500 when you get a king mattress for the price of a queen or a queen for a twin. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend $699. And get 50% off select mattresses from our top-rated brands like Beautyrest and Sleepy's. Shop online, in-store, or by phone with a sleep expert for these amazing deals. Hurry in, only at Mattress Firm.
Your pets are always there when you need them. Pet Supermarket has been there too. For over 30 years, we've been your local pet store, providing the expertise, care, and essentials for you and your pet. We've worked with top brands like Blue Buffalo, Merrick, and Science Diet to lower prices on your favorite food and litter. We've introduced more ways to shop. Visit us in store or call ahead. Or shop online for fast and easy home delivery. Now more than ever, it's important to distance socially while shopping locally. Give us a try and experience the difference. Pet Supermarket.
Megan's team has house number 1 successfully staged and already attracting interested buyers. Now it's time to tackle house number 2. This one is big and beautiful, and it has a price tag to match. Luxury real estate pro Deb Schroeder is used to selling homes with sky-high prices, but this one inhabits some truly rarefied air.
It's over 10,700 square feet heated and over 14,000 square feet overall. It has 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. It has a game room, a theater room, a golf simulator room, elevator, sauna, pretty much anything that you want in this house you have. It's going to be listed at $7,950,000. This is definitely the highest priced house that I've had as a listing, and I've put my heart and soul into selling this house and marketing, and very excited to get started.
So the house is one thing, but then you come out here and this view, unbelievable.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely amazing.
This newly constructed transitional style home sits on 5 acres and backs up to a pristine lake.
The way the home was built was you walk into the middle floor, and so it just feels like the lake is something you could touch. You have lake views all throughout. You have walls of windows and open floor plan, and it just really captures all the lake views.
Deb knows finding a buyer for a nearly $8 million property is doable, but it doesn't come easy.
We've sent out private preview invitations to high net worth individuals that we know already, so that way they can kind of get a first look of the home. We have a lot of entrepreneurs in the area. There's a lot of celebrities that move to the area. And a lot of times people from other countries will use this as a second home. So we do think that there's a market for this type of buyer for this house.
Deb has also brought Megan and her team in to make sure everything is picture perfect.
So we just started unloading, and as you can see, we've got a lot of accessories out, and this is how we usually do it. We'll stage it all out here and decide where we're going to put them throughout the house. So we'll be done today, but it's hard to believe, but we will. Things will start moving pretty quickly. Well, it always helps to have furniture in it. Furniture gives purpose to every room, so you can understand a possible layout, the way you could arrange your furniture, and it just makes it look more welcoming and open. And especially when you have a house this big and there's this much space, I think it's difficult for some people to imagine how they would do the layout. You know, where would things go? So this gives a lot of options and a lot of ideas. We don't always bring in pianos and pool tables, and we are in this case. So this house really lends itself to having a piano and then having a pool table, because there's a beautiful room downstairs for entertaining and for a game room, so that it just makes sense to have one there.
Coming up next on Ready, Set, Renovate.
Welcome.
Thank you. We see if this nearly $8 million estate has been staged to sell.
Okay, so you've had about a dozen showings in just a few weeks, really. It hasn't been long. And you think you maybe have a buyer?
Are you worried about hurricane season? Do your old windows make your house feel unsafe? Impact Windows and Doors can help secure your home and save you money. Call the trusted experts at FHIA and schedule your free in-home estimate today. Take advantage of zero down, 100% financing, and payments as low as $189 per month. Learn why over 40,000 families have trusted their homes to FHIA. Call to schedule your free in-home estimate today.
Explore Floor & Decor your way and comfortably shop over 1 million square feet of in-stock flooring. Our expansive store is fully equipped with safe distancing guides, so you can browse our wide aisles and be amazed with our even wider selection. Or easily order online and pick up all the products you need for your flooring project curbside. So come discover the perfect floor at the perfect price in whatever way is perfect for you. All in one stop. Visit Floor & Decor in person or online.
Claire is 19 years old, and she happens to have Down syndrome.
I really like the feel of the college environment because other people get to experience it, like people without Down syndrome. And I do want to encourage people with Down syndrome to also go to college.
People might think that it would be something that would hold her back, but it's amazing how hard she works, and it pays off.
For the parent, a new parent of a child with different or special needs, a place like the Bright Expectations website is a really good place to start.
Meet Norm. He lives with anxiety, but with the help of this latest innovation from Be Normal, he can be normal, just like everyone else. With the swipe of a finger, you can project happiness, confidence, machismo. Why settle for being real when you can be normal? The Normal Maker, new from Be Normal.
This item doesn't really work because there's no such thing as normal. We're all different. What we like, how our brains work. In fact, 1 in 5 of us live with mental illness. Don't filter who you are. Start by talking to someone you trust. And remember, there is no normal.
When tomorrow feels uncertain, trust in your local news team is more important than ever. And its relentless dedication earning News 4 Jax 4 prestigious Edward R. Murrow Awards, including Overall Station Excellence and News4Jax.com Best Website. And closer to home, Florida broadcasters honoring News 4 Jax with 10 first-place awards, including Station of the Year and Best Website. News 4 Jax on Channel 4, the local station.
And it's on a lake that's connected to a total of 11 lakes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, I say, it's like our oceanfront property here.
When real estate pro Deb Schroeder won this prized lakefront listing, she knew she would have to make a perfect pitch to hit the target sales price of $7.9 million. In addition to well-thought-out marketing, she's having it professionally staged.
By staging the house, you're giving purpose to all the rooms. Statistics have shown that homes sell for about 17% more when they're staged, so that's a pretty big percentage. Well, we knew with this house that we wanted to stick with a very neutral color scheme, and so we pulled out a lot of the grays and blues just because this is what this house really, I think this really looks great with the view and the water.
With about a dozen employees working all day, Megan's team outfits nearly every room in the house with transitional furniture, making sure each piece is perfectly placed.
We'll leave it there for now until the bed gets built.
Special touches like cozy throws and fresh flowers add warmth throughout. From the beautiful table settings in the dining room and kitchen to the bright pops of color in the pantry, this home is dressed to impress.
Thank you. Wow, this is really wide open.
This home is unique because it's built so high up and elevated. A lot of homes you'll see the lake, you'll see the vegetation below, and here the owner just captivated the lake views. You'll see them throughout. What do you think about this type of style seating?
I like it. We have two boys that we would love to eat breakfast with in the morning, and we can all sit down and look at each other and, be close.
So this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's a massive master closet. His side, he has over 24 drawers, lots of cabinetry. You have LED lighting throughout, LED lighting behind the storage cabinets. You have a vanity for her, a lot of natural lighting.
Check out the shoe rack.
Yeah, but more importantly, let's see how it actually looks.
Ah.
There you go. I think you could buy more shoes.
Perfect fit. There you go.
Deb, the staging turned out amazing.
Yes, it really did. They did an awesome job. We've actually had a lot of people inquire about if they can purchase it furnished or a few pieces here and there.
How many showings have you had?
We've had at least a dozen showings.
Oh, wow.
Which is really good for the time amount, this price range and for the short amount of time we've been on the market. We've had a lot of locals as well as international. We've had the UK, we had Russia, we had Brazil. So it's getting a lot of traction internationally too.
This is nearly $8 million. Are you surprised that at that price point that you've had this much interest?
I really have, and we're really only showing them to a qualified buyer. So I am surprised at this price point. I think part of it is being on the lake, as well as being brand new and this style. I think most everyone just loves the lake. That's really one of the things. Also the size of the home. It has a lot of bedrooms, a lot of space, a lot of entertaining space. You could really do a lot with the room. It's very versatile, a lot of flexible spacing here. So I think a lot of people can envision parties and really just a fun lifestyle with their families.
Okay, so you've had about a dozen showings in just a few weeks, really. It hasn't been long. And you think you maybe have a buyer or a potential buyer?
Yes, and then I have a couple more that are very interested. They're waiting on a few things to happen on their ends, like selling some companies, some transactions to go through, some things working out with tax benefits. And so it's really just the right timing at the right place. So we're just waiting for that to all come together, and I don't think it'll be long.
If you would like more information about Ready Set Renovate, please visit us at ReadySetRenovate.com.